New England police are investigating a car fire north of Moree early this morning. Emergency services were called to the Carnarvon Highway at Ashley around 2 a.m. Social media videos captured the Toyota Hilux ablaze, which was later extinguished by the RFS. Officers say the vehicle was reported stolen from a Moree home between midnight and 3:30 a.m. on Sunday. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers.
A P-plater has been charged after police say they caught him driving more than 50 kilometres over the speed limit in the New England. Officers were patrolling the New England Highway north of Glen Innes around 3:30 p.m. on Sunday. There they detected and stopped a Honda travelling at 153 kilometres an hour in a 100 zone. The 33-year-old driver allegedly returned a positive roadside breath test and was taken to Glen Innes Police Station. He's been issued 3 fines and had his licence suspended.
Northwest real estate agents say they're bracing for an exodus of landlords from the region. They argue several proposed reforms are poised to squeeze them out of the market, and it could also impact tenants.
A suite of state reforms are coming to residential real estate, but their introduction has agents on edge.
They're very, very troubled by what they're seeing.
The Real Estate Institute of New South Wales today holding its annual Tamworth conference and fielding concerns from nearly 90 local agents over 4 proposed reforms from the Minns government, requiring pets to be accepted at all rentals, landlords be banned from issuing no grounds evictions, investors must pay tax on all vacant investment properties, and a crackdown on money laundering through property. But the Institute says those conditions will drive away an already dwindling number of investors.
There is only one solution. We need more property. And what government is doing is dealing with the symptoms of our problem, and in dealing with those symptoms, it's actually making it worse.
Tamworth's rental vacancy rate is sitting around 1%, with a median rent of $450, while Sydney's stands at $750 and is more attractive to many investors. Agent Malcolm Campbell says around 30% of the residential market is rentals.
Investors are going to have to say, well, hang on, am I going to be accepting of that return if there's a ceiling on it, or do they look elsewhere?
The Tenants Union of New South Wales says the ban on no grounds evictions is a simple but integral policy change to make renting fairer. But the Institute argues tenants will be left with a smaller, more expensive market.
So the investment dollars are going into the share market, into people's superannuation, and the real loser here, unfortunately, are tenants, because there's less and less property.
Gabriella Warner, NBN News.
Tamworth Regional Council will tonight debate whether to accept less money from 2 renewable energy project developers. Council's Voluntary Planning Agreement Policy, or VPA, calls for developers to pay a 1.5% lump sum of the project's value, half of that when construction begins. But the team behind Kalala's battery system is offering 0.3% upfront, or $1.6 million in payment, citing the project's benefits to the community. Thunderbolt wind farm developers have also put forward several options. Council says VPAs for the 2 projects would secure almost $2 million more in community funds than developers' offers combined.
Councillors will also weigh up the future of the dial-up waste wagon service. Bulky waste collections saw Tamworth Council rack up a near $80,000 loss over the last financial year. Options to be discussed include reducing pickup days to cut back on costs. 184 pickups were conducted over the last financial year at $400 each. Appointed to the role of Deputy Captain at just 21, firefighter Matilda Taylor is celebrating a milestone. She's one of the youngest to secure the job in New South Wales history.
Matilda Taylor started her career as a firefighter at just 18 years old. 3 years later, she secured a historic promotion at Toukley Fire Station.
Being appointed Deputy Captain, I'm really proud of myself at the age, and being around, I guess it helps a good team. Like my whole crew, they're all amazing, they're all supportive.
The 21-year-old has dreamt of becoming a firey for as long as she can remember. Now Matilda is one of the youngest women to reach the rank of Deputy Captain in Fire and Rescue New South Wales history.
I'm being, as known, the IC, so the front seat of the truck, behind the scenes, so managing staff, availability. It means a lot, and I guess it shows that I'm very determined and motivated to do my best.
The role is shared with Deputy Brooke Hayes, who acts as Matilda's mentor.
So brilliant. Matilda is an absolute workhorse. She takes on every challenge that's thrown her way, and she's just jumped in leaps and bounds, and I couldn't be prouder of her.
The promotion comes amid a wider recruitment drive, not just at Toukley, but fire stations across the Central Coast, with applications open for all roles, on-call or full-time.
It's fantastic just to live in this area and to support the community and to be there when they need us. Also, working apart as a team, it's really great. We're a family.
It's very rewarding. I come home after every job saying, like, I've just helped someone.
Amber Griffin, NBN News.
A win for inclusion, with the state's Hidden Disabilities Sunflower program expanded to include regional buses. It provides sunflower-themed lanyards to people with non-visible disabilities like autism and dementia, helping drivers to identify them and provide appropriate support.
Just to take a bit of extra time with people, be a bit more friendlier and make sure they're getting on to where they've got to go. Ask simple questions, don't make it too complex.
Services across the Hunter, Far North Coast and Coffs Harbour are now included in the program.
And it was mild today with all of that cloud cover about. It produced mostly isolated showers pushing through. We still managed high teens and around 21 for Tamworth.